So I will tell you exactly how somebody like this is allowed to exist. Because number one,
I didn't ask how he's allowed to exist. That's not what I asked. What I asked is how are there millions of young men that listen to this and are inspired by it? I mean, to me, Fuentes isn't the issue. It's all of his followers that are the issue.
Yeah. You have to understand the reason that a lot of people are attracted to that nonsense and that noise and all the hatred and all the mess that he puts out there every single day is that there are a lot of people that literally just have no hope. You have to think about all the conversations that we're having as a country right now that have nothing to do with what a podcaster is saying, right? Look at the conversations that we're having about illegal immigration in this country, all right, where we have upwards of 10 million illegal immigrants that have come across the border under the Biden administration. Think about the conversation that we have when everybody knows that H-1B visas are a scam that have been going on for decades. When you put all these things, think about the fact that young people, the same young men that are the age that are the Nick Fuentes fans, these people are not being able to buy a house. These people are starting life later. And the reason that people are consuming this nonsense and this crap is because they're hopeless. They don't see a way for them in the system that exists, so they want to burn it down. All right?
Yeah,
so
well, right, but it's more than burn it down, right? I mean, this is going back. Hold on. It's more than burn it down, right? Okay, this is when Zorhan Mondami and others on the left, and after October 7th, started with the, from the river to the sea and talked about pushing Jews into the Mediterranean and the Intifada would be globalized. We called it for what it was. This isn't just saying we want to burn the system down. This is somebody saying I want to rape women and I blame all the Jews, okay? That's not just disinfecting.
Yeah, and it's not. And I'm not defending any of it at all, because if you know anything about me and my history, I've been dealing with Fuentes and that crowd for years. As a matter of fact, just
so why aren't you more worried about them?
I'm not worried about them because here's the thing. There is the online world and there is the real world. And as somebody that's a digital media influencer with 2.5 million followers online, I know the difference between content and reality. And I'm going to tell you a story. If you'll let me finish my sentence, Leland. I'm going to tell you a story. I went to the Miami GOP gala just a few nights ago. Ted Cruz spoke. Our next governor of Florida, Byron Donald, spoke. And so in the crowd, there was a group of young men. There was like maybe 6, 7, 8 young white men. And so if I lived in digital media world, I would think that, oh my God, these guys are Fuentes people. They're going to hate me for being black and gay and whatever. The young men were very polite, very respectful, young men that were volunteering for the GOP and literally wanted to take pictures of me because they followed me on social media, right? So if I were living in social media world all the time, I would think that those people are like some Nazi Fuentes acolytes, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is this. Nobody's out here making excuses for Fuentes or that crowd or all of the nastiness that he said, because I've been dealing with this stuff for a lot longer than a lot of people have now that it's okay for everybody to talk about it. But what I will say is this, is that there is a difference from the toxicity that is allowed to exist online than what is happening in real life.
That's hope.
That happens online happens from both sides of the aisle.
Rob, thank you. I would agree with that. And it's important to call out when both sides of the aisle do it. Rob, thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.